Now when the 7th house lord is in the 11th house of the D10 chart, the Dashamsa chart. Now if the 7th house lord, when it goes into the 11th house, if this placement, this planet has establishing some connection with the 10th house of the 10th lord of the D1 chart, the Lagna chart, or some connection with the 10th house of the 10th lord of the D10 chart, then it is a very, very strong influence. Otherwise, it will give a lesser contribution. But if it is able to establish some relation with either the D1 10th house or 10th lord or D10 10th house or 10th lord, then the ability to be able to get gains in a collaborative effort, in a synergistic effort is very, very strong. Remember, the 7th house is about partnership, is about collaboration. 11th house is about networking, ability to work with masses, for a cause. And yeah, your ability to be able to contribute in intra-departmental connection is also very strong. So yeah, such people usually maybe the department heads who have to work with other department heads to be able to get success or to be able to deliver the goods. But your work, your vocation, yeah, apart from working with people, will have some connection to the masses, to society. So for example, you are working in something where the customer service is very important, or coming out with a product where the people use on a day-to-day basis, say for example, the electronic product like a washing machine or a refrigerator, or you are selling a product which people use on a day-to-day basis, or selling a service which people use on a day-to-day basis is very, very important. So somewhere societal focus, societal help, mass help is very important. So the larger organization that you work for, even better. So usually with this placement, you end up working in some department which does work for the masses, or a large organization or a large brand. So if you're working for a smaller brand, try and work in a bigger brand. Try and work in a larger brand. So for example, the larger brand within the within the industry that you're working, within the country that you're working, the success is stronger in a collaborative effort, in a partnership effort. So usually such people may work in the social media, they may work with NGOs, they may be in some social cause, sometimes they may be with public grievances, or in like a PRO, public relations officer, working for a large brand also, where 2-3 people are working, or you are heading customer service in an organization, or you're heading sales team in an organization where you're going and meeting people on a day-to-day basis. With such a placement, sometimes you also get success through marriage or through collaboration with your partner, and that partner can be a friend first, and then you get married, and then you get success working with the person, or you're working in the same department, or working in the same organization, or working in the same field. Even if you're not working in the same organization or same department, then you get success. However, this is surely something connected to the masses. This is surely connected to where you're contributing directly or indirectly to the masses, and in large brands. So try and work in larger brands, try and work in a collaborative effort, try and work where you are able to be in the front, not in the background, of customer service, of dealing with customers, of dealing with clients, of dealing with department heads, then you get greater success. However, this also calls for that you may, if the placement is not very good, then your team may let you down. Somebody who you feel is you are very strongly close to, maybe a cousin, maybe a friend, they may let you down. So you need to be very careful of who you are trusting here, because if your reputation goes, then the success also goes. So something which brings you great success of working with people in a collaborative for the masses at a strong level for a higher brand, strongly placement of 7th house lord in the 11th house on the D10 chart.